Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Buzz at BTC. I'm Mark Borowitz.
And I'm Jen Thompson.
Typically, we would be gathering in the Commons on Central Campus, with only a few folks watching by video. But this year is anything but typical.
We decided to save all of you from a 2.5-hour Zoom meeting, and we're going to try and condense all the latest college updates into one 30-minute newscast.
You're welcome! We know everyone has a bit of Zoom fatigue these days, so we thought we could save you. Whether your camera is on or off, whether you're paying attention or not, whether your video is on or your mute is off, it doesn't matter this morning.
We're here with the latest college news today. Coming up in today's show, we will hear the latest updates from various areas of the college as we prepare to kick off another great academic year.
What? Jen, I have breaking news. This just in. We just received word that there's a news story breaking on Central Campus where Dr. Pierner has arrived to deliver the annual welcome, but it appears nobody's there. We take you live there to the scene right now.
So good morning and welcome back to fall semester and new academic year. Certainly strange times. Who would have thought that I'd be all alone in the Commons to address all of the faculty and staff to our new academic year. It's been 5 months since we pivoted in response to the pandemic. I think we have a lot of work to do, but also much to be proud of our faculty and our staff and administration as we continue to serve our students in the best way possible. We learned some lessons. I think that is going to make us a better college come this fall, but very proud of the team for pivoting and continuing to serve our community. But there are a lot of people. There's a lot of thanks to go around, all the way from Carrie Arnold and the IT team to Chris Bile and Jennifer and Jerry Downing to make sure that we continued getting paid. Then we had Jennifer Thompson and the communication team, Brad Smith, Steve Cormanack and the facilities team, Rob Basalmo, who are key components of our incident command team that were monitoring the situation on a daily basis as we were learning things, as you were learning, our country was learning how to respond to this pandemic. But as we go into the fall semester, we've made the decision that we will go no further than stage 5. All employees and all students will be masked at all times unless they are all alone in a room. Also, it is imperative that we are ready to move back to stage 4. Yes, we've made the decision we will go no further than stage 5, but I can't emphasize enough how critical it is that we are ready at a moment's notice to go back to stage 4. And for faculty and our advising team, it is important to get our students ready to go back to stage 4. What does that mean? It means that not only our curriculum is ready to be delivered more online, but also that our students are aware of the services that are available at the college. We have a food pantry. We have computers. We have hotspots. We have a variety of different tools at our disposal to help our students. And it is imperative that we let them know as early as possible, because depending on how things go in the next few weeks or few months, we may end up in stage 4. So welcome back to a new academic year. It's going to be a busy year, as you can imagine. We have to be safe, and we have to deliver an excellent education to our students. So as we march on and do all of these different projects, keep our mission in mind, flexible education in a supportive environment, and let's help each other get to the finish line safely. Thanks again.
Thank you for that coverage. Tracy will return later during the broadcast with more college updates. But first, after this commercial, we will be right back with an exclusive interview from our BTC Foundation Director, Lisa Hurda. We'll be back right after this.
Here at Blackhawk Technical College, we are open for business, and we're excited to see more students on campus. With that said, we understand that COVID-19 still remains a threat in our community. So we have made a few changes.
Everyone who comes to campus must wear a face mask and practice social distancing. And why, you might ask? Because we love our students and employees, and it is our duty to look out for their safety.
We know sometimes wearing a mask can be tough.
But it has to be done.
Wear a mask because you have to protect yourself from infections and coronavirus and others.
No need to fear. Wearing a face mask is easy, but don't take my word for it.
Wearing a mask is so easy, even a kid can do it.
Remember to wear your mask like this, not like this.
So remember, if you're coming to any Blackhawk Technical College location, remember to stay 6 feet apart.
And wear a mask.
Together, we are part of the solution to slow the spread of COVID-19 and to keep each other safe. We are here for you at Blackhawk Technical College and can't wait to see you on campus soon. Mark, I appreciate your demonstration regarding how to wear a mask. That was very helpful. Mark, we have this great plexiglass shield between us, provided by Facilities and Maintenance. I think you can take off your mask.
Oh, thanks, Jen. Some of you may have noticed our new Public Safety and Transportation EVOC track, which is to the north side of our campus. We're excited that the board will start taking action on Wednesday, posing the question on a referendum ballot.
And we will keep you up to date at blackhawk.edu/PSTC for all the latest on the Public Safety and Transportation Center.
So Jen, that was blackhawk.edu/PSTC?
That's right, blackhawk.edu/PSTC for all the latest on the Public Safety and Transportation Center.
After this break, we'll be right back, where we have an interview with BTC Foundation Director Lisa Hurda as part of our Blackhawk Cares segment.
Flexible education means I didn't have to wait for a new semester to start classes.
Flexible education means I don't have to miss class when my sitter falls through.
Flexible education means I can meet with my instructor in person or online.
Hello, and welcome to a segment that we like to call Blackhawk Cares. Today, we are joined by Lisa Hurda, the director of the Blackhawk Technical College Foundation. We're so excited to have Lisa here with us. She joined the foundation in January, and so many awesome things have been happening since her arrival. So we are joined here in the studio this morning with Lisa Hurda. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Jen.
Oh, we are so excited to have you here and to learn a little bit about what's happening over at the foundation. So why don't you tell us, you've been here since January, so what kind of things have been happening since your arrival?
Well, it was fast and furious, Jen, for my start, which is kind of how I like it. Busy just meeting all the new employees and connecting with our staff and faculty. I love connecting and building relationships, so that was one of my first priorities, getting to know everybody here. But then dove right in. We have the wonderful Nancy B. Parker Nursing Scholarship, so trying to finish out that campaign for donations for our $500,000 community campaign match. Also, just trying to figure out different ways to engage our alumni by sharing their success stories and engaging them with the college. So just a myriad number of things that we've been doing at the foundation, and just really excited to be here.
That is awesome, Lisa. So you mentioned the Parker Scholar. So where are we at with that campaign?
I always like to say that we're at just near the finish line. We're about $46,000 short of our $500,000 commitment to that. So close. So if there's anybody out there that is willing and has a philanthropic heart that wants to donate to that wonderful opportunity for our nursing students, we would greatly appreciate that.
That's awesome. You know, I notice around campus that there's a lot of these coins for caring bins. And I know that our students, like us, are living through a pandemic. So tell us a little bit about this coins for caring and what that does for our students.
Well, it's a wonderful program that allows students who might be, I like to say, one tire short of completing their graduation. Life just kind of sometimes gets in the way, and the Coins for Caring allows students in need to ask for $100 of assistance per semester through student services, and that request then comes to the foundation to help students be able to remove any barrier so that they can finish their degree. So that's really a nice way to be able to help others, especially our students who might, as all of us in this pandemic, really reach that finish line without any struggles or life getting in the way.
Lisa and a team from the college recently have created a new scholarship opportunity called Ideal Opportunity Scholarship. This will launch this fall. So Lisa, how did this come about?
It arose out of conversations with leadership here at the college about diversity and the recent events that we have experienced across the nation. And in particular, Renee Rangat, our vice president, talked about her story about being a first-generational college student and how transformational the help that she received changed her life.
That's incredible. So what are the components of the scholarship? So how many students will you serve and what do they get?
So the scholarship is really, like I said before, transformational in the fact that there are a few components to the scholarship. One of which is a paid internship with a workforce employer. Secondly, they'll get faculty mentorship. Third, they will have the opportunity for tuition scholarship. And lastly, they'll get a cost of living stipend so that there really are no barriers for them to succeed in their 2-year here at Blackhawk Technical College for a degree completion. And those 4 components are going to be for 2 students starting in January of 2021 that have historically come from marginalized communities so that we really can create opportunity where opportunity hasn't existed before.
That is incredible, but it sounds expensive. So where are you going to get the money to fund these 2 scholarships?
Well, at the foundation, I really do have a dedicated board of directors. And when they heard about this new scholarship that we were creating, they were all hands in. So the foundation has allocated half of the dollars for this opportunity scholarship to launch in January of 2021. And we also want to engage the Blackhawk Technical College faculty and employees and staff. So the foundation is here today to announce that we are issuing a giving challenge to them for the other half to match. So it's a dollar for dollar match from the foundation to see this to completion.
Well, that is incredible. So if somebody wants to donate to the Ideal Scholarship, do they designate it to the Ideal Scholarship? Do they send it to the Blackhawk Fund? What should they do?
Well, as we talked about earlier, the Blackhawk Fund was created to be that nimble and flexible response for the foundation to be the source of new funds for students. So if people were interested, they should donate to the Blackhawk Fund because that's where those dollars will come from to support this Ideal Opportunity Scholarship.
If you are interested in becoming a donor to the Blackhawk Technical College Foundation and supporting this life-changing new scholarship, the Ideal Opportunity Scholarship, visit our webpage at blackhawk.edu. Scroll to the bottom of that page and there is a link to the foundation website where you can learn more about all of the wonderful scholarship opportunities and the different ways to become a donor to the foundation. Lisa, we are so grateful that you joined us today. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to share some information about the foundation with me and with the Blackhawk Technical College community.
You're so very welcome. Thank you for having me on.
Sounds like there's a lot going on in our foundation office. We're back in the studio with the latest around campus news, where we'll let you know what's up around campus. First things first, however, we've added a lot of new employees to our team since our last in-service in January. Let's welcome our new BTC employees. The Executive Director of Human Resources, Kathy Borowski. Jon Dorcey, Electromechanical Instructor, Mac Division. Berta Hart, Administrative Assistant, Business and General Education. Ryan Hartter, electromechanical instructor, Math Division. Lisa Hurda, Foundation Director. Scott King, Accounting Clerk, Accounts Receivable, Business Office. Lisa Johnson, Dental Program Instructor, Health Science and Public Safety. Jeff McLaughlin, Human Patient Simulation Lab Technician, Health Sciences and Public Safety. Tim O'Donnell, Culinary Arts and Hospitality Instructor. Carmen Petitt, Accounting Clerk, Grants and Accounts Payable, Business Office. Karen Schmitt, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Craig Schultz, Financial Aid Manager, Student Services. Antonio Tang, Communication Instructor, Business and General Education. Amanda Urish, Graphic Designer, Marketing and Communications. Brittany Wierzba, Institutional Research and Effectiveness Analyst. Matthew Young, Early College Specialist, Student Services. Dan Zaleski, Physical Science Instructor, Business and General Education. And Kristen Ziegler, Dental Program Instructor, Health Sciences and Public Safety.
That's so great to have so many awesome new teammates here at the college. In addition, we had a number of retirements at Blackhawk that have led some employees to take on new roles. Those include Julie Barreau moved to the DO as the assistant to the president. Laura Becker transitioned to the student counseling and case manager in student services. Terry Dodge moved into the main building on Central Campus as the admin assistant of workforce and community development. Jennifer Glissendorf relocated down the hall as the health sciences administrative assistant. And Greg Phillips. He has moved into the fancy corner office at AMTC, where he now serves as the interim dean of MAT. We have 2 classrooms at the Beloit Public Library that will be available for instructional use this fall. We are so excited about our new space in the new education area of the library.
AMTC and CTS are making changes due to COVID-19. They're making changes to safety protocols to help keep faculty and students safe in hands-on courses. Jen, I'm getting another breaking news story coming in. This one from a Greene County area where our Monroe campus correspondent is reporting unusual activity. We take you now to Matt Urban, who is in the field.
Thank you, Mark. Here I am standing in a field just north of Monroe in the flight path, the glide path to Monroe Municipal Airport. There have been reports by the pilots that they've seen some very, very strange things in this field. They've reported that these might even be put there by aliens. What is this? Who is this?
What's the matter, Matt? It's just me.
Oh.
It's Dusty.
Well, why are you dressed like this? Why are you coming out of a field?
Well, I'm crop scouting today.
Oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. What are you scouting?
Well, we're scouting for insects and looking at the plants and making sure they're growing appropriately. And
stop that. There's been reports out there that there's been very strange things, and you're out in the middle of it.
Well, there's nothing going on out there. It's just we planted this field, and there's a nice design on the field. Is that what you're talking about?
Design?
Yeah. With our planter, we've got one of the most state-of-the-art planters in the Midwest, and we can load up all kinds of different seed in it and write prescriptions for it and plant designs on the field.
Okay. You had me at there's designs out there, so it's not aliens. We're okay in Monroe.
No, it's not.
There's no aliens in Monroe. So for WBTC, I'm Matt Urban. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Matt, for always keeping your ears to the ground.
And now let's go to College President Dr. Tracy Pierner for some important college updates.
So good morning, Blackhawk Technical College, and welcome to a new academic year. Boy, oh boy, kind of crazy. We wouldn't have planned on this virtual welcome back a year ago, but certainly a new world today. And really excited about this particular year, as every year here at Blackhawk. We have a lot of things that are going to be happening over the year, and I'm really excited to share some of those updates with you this morning. A lot of exciting things happening in academic affairs this year. We've got several new programs launching behavior technician. We got our medical administrative specialist. We've got our automated systems technology, central service technician, and our funeral service programs that are going to be starting. And we're working on 2 new programs, manufacturing engineering technology and dental hygiene. So a lot of great things happening at Blackhawk this year. Be another busy year, but a lot of exciting things. We were working on hospitality. We had done a DACM on that program, but obviously in a time of a pandemic, we're putting that one on a hold for a little while anyway. And it's not just about new programs, it's also about enhancing our current programs, and we're really excited about the pre-college to college pathway development that our faculty in the Student Success Center has been working on for the last couple of years, and we're going to be launching full in math and reading and writing. Exciting stuff happening there. Transitioning over to the student services area, they are focused on our mission of creating a supportive environment for our students, and that includes the creation of a care center that will be happening this year as we bring together our internship and our work placement and also our mental health services and community organizations coming together to support our students. Really excited to have Kathy Broski, our new Executive Director of Human Resources here at the college, and her plate's full. She'll be streamlining a variety of different functions within Human Resources over this year, so be looking for some changes there, but also implementing a new sum total program, which will help us with our professional development for all staff and all faculty. And then in addition, she'll be looking at our compensation evaluation system and trying to streamline that to make it better for our employees. Very pleased to be able to welcome Dr. Karen Schmitt to our team as the Vice President of Academic Affairs. And Karen's been all over the world, including Antarctica, which what I read this morning is the only continent where COVID isn't. So I don't know if that's a result of Dr. Schmitt, but we certainly welcome her here at the college because she's got a lot on her plate, but she's real excited and already hit the ground running. Exciting year for us this year, but also some significant potential challenges. I was updating the board in a SWOT analysis for the college, and I got to tell you, a couple of the things that are first on the agenda is really worrying about enrollment. We have to support our students. We have to keep our students. Certainly have to enroll new students, but we got to keep the students that we have. In addition, we are expecting some significant state budget cuts. Our budget is prepared for it. These are some significant challenges that we could be facing in the near term, but we're very confident in the midterm that we'll see some significant enrollment growth. The economy gets going again, state budgets come in order, but we got some short-term issues to work through. Good news on the horizon. If you would have asked me a month ago how enrollment looked, I would have almost been in tears as we were looking at negative 40% enrollment, which was like, whoa, we had planned for negative 25%, so we were not expecting any kind of big boom. But as of yesterday, we were just about even, about negative 1% in enrollment, and that looks very positive for us. And I'll tell you, online learning is the thing that's selling. That's up over 100%. So we've got to continue on our mission of delivering flexible education, and of course that supportive environment is critical because we need to keep our students. For those that were around this summer, you would have seen a lot of activity at the college. We were doing some renovation, putting in some sprinkler systems, and also starting work on a EVOC track over on our new property. But that isn't the end of it. This year we will continue to update our facilities. We've got the student services area that I'll be looking at doing a little bit of a remodel to get prepped for a care center and some other aspects of student services to enhance their piece. And then we've got a renovation of the 1500 wing, along with the renovation of the commons area and the renovation of the current or the old library space. So 3 big projects that we'll be working on this year. So we'll be reaching out to faculty and staff to get on teams to help design these areas to support our students. And Jennifer's telling me to smile more. So I'm smiling, and these are exciting changes here at the college. In a couple of days, the board will be asked if they are interested to move forward with the public safety project here on campus, and big project which ultimately may, if approved, lead to a referendum question for a $32 million project to build out the transportation and public safety campus. Huge issue for us. If it does pass, be very busy, obviously, with design work in that area. If it doesn't pass, we're going to be busy trying to figure out what we do next. In the 4.5 years I've been president of the college and had the honor of serving you as a president, there's been nothing more of a privilege than watching you come together and rally around our students in the last 5 months. We are absolutely critical, as you know, for our community and our rebound from this particular pandemic. But also, we have to be there for our students, as you know, and you all, in lockstep, in March, transitioned and served them well. And so I look forward to this year. You know, we aren't slowing down, certainly, but it is going to change how we do things. And I know you're all there with us and you're going to serve our students. And thank you so much.
Welcome back. In other campus news, our new employee professional development program called Sum Total is out there and available.
You can find it at MyBTC, where there is a link to Sum Total right on the homepage.
That's MyBTC, where there's a link to Sum Total on the homepage.
Hey Mark, you know what else is on Sum Total?
What's that, Jen?
Title IX training.
Title IX training has to be done by all employees by the end of September. If you don't, the Neitzel will find you. She will come after you, and she will make you take that training.
I know who you are. I know where you work. I will find you. I will make you complete Title IX training by September 30th.
And coming soon to Sum Total will be the Equity Report produced by Jon Dorcey and Melissa Lanta. That will be available on Sum Total for your viewing pleasure. Coming up this fall, we will also be redesigning the college intranet. That's intranet.blackhawk.edu. That outdated SharePoint product that's full of text is soon going to be replaced with a lot of visuals and helpful information to help you as an employee at Blackhawk Technical College. Watch your weekly updates for more information.
Our new strategic plan is available now. Watch for handouts that are available for you.
These should be available in all of your departments. They include great information about all of the projects that will be taking place this year. Not a lot has changed on the strategic plan. All projects are still aligned with committees to help make it easier for employees to get involved. Hey, Mark.
Yes, Jen.
I hear that finance has a new expense reporting tool called Concur. Have you heard of this?
No, that's amazing.
It is amazing, but I concur that I don't know how to use it.
I should probably see if there's training on this on Sum Total.
And how do you find Sum Total, Mark?
You find that on a link to our BTC homepage.
No, Mark. You find that on the portal at MyBTC.
That's right, Jen. It's on the portal at MyBTC.
Thank you all for joining us today. I'm Jen.
And I'm Mark.
And we're here with the Buzz at BTC. We wish you all a wonderful academic year.
Thank you for joining us.